We're on the record in cause number 323657, the state of Texas versus Melanie Lachey Dennis. Ms. Dennis, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Dennis, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
You may put your hand down. Now, did I pronounce your middle name correct? Lachey? All right. How are you doing, Ms. Dennis?
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Ms. Dennis, the information states that on or about June 21st of 2019, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, you were charged with a Class A misdemeanor offense of resisting arrest, search, transportation. Do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Now, you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Yes, sir.
I have before me what has been marked as State's Exhibit Number 1. Ms. Dennis, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of the same document, Ms. Dennis, are these your initials at the bottom?
Yes, sir.
On page 3 of this document, Ms. Dennis, is this your signature above the line that says defendant?
Yes, sir.
And on the next document, Ms. Dennis, which is a trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
There's one box that's checked here at the top. This box says that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes.
The next document that I have is titled the Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes.
And is this your signature down here on this document?
Yes.
Prior to signing and initialing these documents, did your attorney, Mr. Boudreau, go over these documents with you?
Yes.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
State, I have before me State's Exhibits Number 1 and Number 2. State, you like to offer States 1 and 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No, sir.
No objections. State's Exhibits Number 1 and Number 2 will be admitted. Mr. Boudreau, you have advised and counseled Ms. Dennis. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, sir.
Ms. Dennis, your attorney, Mr. Boudreau, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes.
Ms. Dennis, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea of no contest and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, and it's for 1 year deferred probation, a $500 fine plus court cost, 50 hours community service, and to complete an anger management course.
Okay, Ms. Dennis, the state is offering that you serve 1 year deferred adjudicated probation. And during this 1 year probationary period, you will be, may have the judgment, you'll be required to pay a fine of $500 plus court costs, perform 50 hours of community service, and attend the anger management class. You have that judgment?
For her,
Yes.
I haven't tightened it up yet. I'm in the middle of it.
Okay, I'm gonna need to see the, all of the fines and costs and everything that's associated with it, so she'll be aware of what she has to pay. Thank you. Ms. Dennis, your fine of $500 plus court cost, the court cost is $352. That comes to a total of $852. You'll also be required to pay $60 per month for probation fee. And you will also be required to reimburse the county for the court-appointed attorney's fees. Now, and you also be required to pay a urinalysis fee of $15 each month. Now that, the total amount that you would have to pay each month during the probationary period is $175 per month. Ms. Dennis, would you be able to pay that amount per month? Yep, I'm just asking you a question.
Sure. I don't have a job.
Okay, so you're unemployed?
Yes.
Okay,
I just had a newborn.
okay, okay, so you're unemployed. Let me do this here, Ms. Dennis. Okay, now, Ms. Dennis, what is your total take home? Do you have any income coming in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how much do you make per month?
It's for my bills, 150.
Hmm?
It's for my bills.
No, I'm just asking, what's your income?
I don't have an income.
Okay, that's what okay. And do you receive any child support?
Mm-hmm.
No. And are you receiving any governmental benefits, like are you on Medicaid? Yes. And SSI, SNAP, and TANF?
Mm-hmm.
No. And are you on public housing? And how much do you, let's see, other income. Do you have any other income?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, the SNAP is food stamps, public housing, Medicaid, all right. Now, do you have any bills, like are you required to pay rent? How much are you required to pay in
I
rent?
don't pay rent. I pay like this.
Okay, so you don't pay rent.
Mm-hmm.
And you say the only utility you pay is a light bill, and how much is that?
Probably like 150 a month.
150. And now, child expenses, you're not paying child support or anything of that nature, right? And your food expenses, the SNAP covers all of your food expenses. Transportation costs, you don't have no transportation. And cell phone bill, no. You're not currently on probation or anything, are you? No? You have to speak up.
No.
All right. Now, you got Medicaid, so you don't have any medical expenses, that's correct? Okay. Now, where do you receive the income to pay for your utilities?
My uncle.
So you have somebody paying that for you? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Let's do this here. Okay, Miss Dennis, what we're gonna do, the fine and court costs of $852 is gonna be converted into community service. And so you'll be required to perform, an additional of 68 hours of community service to pay off your fine and court costs. In reference to the probation fee, the probation fee will be reduced to the minimum of $25 per month. Okay? And okay. And okay. And so I guess in reference to the attorney's fees, that will be waived. All right. All right. So the judgment will be is 1 year deferred adjudicated probation. Your fine and cost of $852 is going to be converted to 68 hours of community service. The probation fee is going to be reduced to $25. They still have a year analysis fee. And the attorney's fees is going to be waived to, is going to be waived, okay? And the court is going to fine based on the fact that you're indigent. Okay. Just have a seat. It's, the paperwork has to be redone, and then you're gonna come back up and sign the paperwork, okay?